social media being used in a positive way, and we needed to empower homeless people. So I started We Are Visible. It's basically tutorials on how to, get email. I mean, without email today, you're not going to find a job. Facebook, Twitter, and all the rest. And behind the scenes, it's really a community. And I thought the nonprofit world would say, hey, we see your vision, but it's not their marketing plan. So, but what's evolved is homeless people around the country and now the world supporting each other. So just recently, there was a 13-year-old boy who reached out to me, homeless boy, via Facebook. And that kind of just really wrecked my heart. I didn't plan on that. And his mom, they're living in a little trailer, no bathroom or anything. And his mom said, well, he took your Facebook profile and replaced Tony Hawk on his video game. So I had to go visit this kid. And since then, because of social media and people listening, Tony Hawk has actually sent him skateboards and clothes and Tony Hawk shoes. And, here's a kid that had lost all of his friends. When he became homeless in school, nobody would talk to him. And now he can walk around with his Tony Hawk skateboard. And I mean, that's just really cool.
So you're creating this network of people that are supporting each other through the use of these connected tools outside of the boundaries of institutions. Now, you just did this
cross-country
tour promoting the site and stopping in, 33 cities?
Yes.
And you had to connect with agencies and government, and some, maybe, did they embrace you with open arms, or did they say, talk to the hand, the head's not listening? What's been your experience, both the good, the bad, and the ugly?
Well, the good is, and I'll reference the United Way. The United Way a couple of times in Atlanta, most recently in Los Angeles, up in King County, up in Seattle, has actually reached out to me. When a nonprofit, there's several others around the Union Rescue Mission, Common Ground with 100,000 Homes campaign, has befriended me and said, you know what, you can say stuff we can't. We want to support you. And it's been totally great.
And when you came to Silicon Valley, I actually found the mic. I forgot to turn it on. I swear I am a nerd, I'm a geek, but I forgot the on button. When you came to Silicon Valley, and I was so amazed with the agency that we all had lunch, and he invited you into lunch, and he said, we're on the same team. Why wouldn't I want to work with him? And so that's kind of the good.
Yeah.
What's the bad and the ugly? What
I've had, without naming names, I've had cities, the city's Department of Homeless Services, actually go to the nonprofit that I was going to visit and say, if you talk to this guy, we'll stop funding you. And I mean, and that's just out of fear. That's the fortress screaming out, gosh, we're scared.
So what do you think needs to change?